Chair, ladies and gentlemen, life is a challenge. Whether we're hiking through a snowstorm in the Himalayan mountains, facing the realities of an economic crisis, or preparing dinner for the family at home, we all face challenges. In fact, challenge is global, and this is reflected by the diversity of the speakers this evening. We have an Ecuadorian, Rosa Hackford-Jones, a Scotsman, Colin Wilson, and myself, an Englishman, John Payton. We will be speaking about a diverse range of challenging situations, both local, national, and international, and considering the significance of them and how we can deal with these challenging situations. So, first to speak this evening about globalization and the challenges of the global recession. Please welcome Rosa Hackford-Jones.
Chair, ladies and gentlemen, if we ever get out of here, this suggests to me a time for reflection. Time for reflection of a situation that is about to erupt like a volcano, and therefore needs to be brought up to light and considered at great length. Let's take globalization and the global recession. Now, I want to explore this as a citizen of the world who cares for those with no voice, the poor and needy. Because these are the people who are suffering most in this global financial recession. These poor, decent, honest, hard-working people who have been the bedrock of the success of rich countries, put their trust on those who they thought knew best, only to find that their lives have been destroyed to a desperate situation by globalization. The fact is, since globalization, the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. Perhaps because some countries are taking too much while others are getting too little. I mean, how can you explain the generous social safety net that people in Europe are entitled to claim as a right, while at the same time denying their human rights, the same human rights, to those who most needed, the poor? Or take the case of Mr. Fletcher, who have been paid £1 million as profit on top of £250,000 of his salary by the global community, by the Community Development Corporation that was set up by Gordon Brown to help the poor and fight poverty. This is shocking. Using the poor to make themselves rich. What a scandal. This is an outrageous way to behave. Just like our MPs, who with their outrageous, expensive claims, and some have even been using the taxpayer monies to increase their portfolio in the property market. And these people call themselves, what it is? Honorable gentlemen. I didn't know you call criminals on the loose honorable gentlemen. The hypocrisy, deception, and betrayal is almost beyond belief. It makes my